Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, the Belt Diva, and we just finished the other episode where we created a new station, and I went a little bit further than I thought I would, but that's okay. We now have a problem. I I extended the RoboPort network to cover me and so that I'd be able to get building supplies, and of course as I did so, of course I added this intersection with absolutely no signaling, so all the trains are in a bit of a jam. So I'm going to do that real quick so I can let them on their way and just separate things out a bit. And so that we can get them kind of moving onward. Let's put a chain signal here. And let's see, this one can be a chain signal, and we'll put one right across there so that we can have trains going back and forth. And of course this block is all kinds of messed up because, again, no signals. And I kind of was looking at this and I'm thinking, I missed something. Okay, let's add this there. Put this guy here, and this needs to be a chain signal because it goes across the road there. And this one is a chain signal. This one can be a regular signal. Closing the block. Okay, good. I just have to be fairly careful about how I cross these tracks. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that shouldn't go through there. What are you doing, train? What are you doing? Okay. I guess it decided to go through the station since it couldn't go around the other way. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hello, autosave. All right. So I think we've got things sorted. Hopefully we won't run into any more train jams. And I was thinking, you know, why not make this a multi-purpose station? We could have both loading and unloading out here. Let me look what it takes to make red circuits. I think I know it's green chips, plastic, and copper, as I recall. I'm looking for the... Here they are. Yep. So we need 3 input materials. I guess we could have 3 unloading stations. That's not too bad. We'll just kind of put them over here. I wonder if I should repurpose this station so that I don't really need 2 loading stations for red circuits. That makes sense. Okay, so this is going to be our output station for red circuits. Red zombie. Hey, it's already matching. Okay, we'll call it red circuits. How am I calling them? Pickup? Okay. Okay, we're using... Yeah, pickup is a good... Well, we're going to pick up there. All right. Makes sense to me. Okay. And let's get rid of some of these belts here. And because we're not going to be inputting, we're going to be outputting them. Okay, I might even just delete this entire thing. Maybe I should do it that way. All right, let's see if I have one in my blueprint book of magicalness where I store all the fancy train stations. Should be an outpost one. Yeah, this is actually the right... No, that's not the right one. We need output. Come on, come on, come on. Output, where are you? Nope. We need a... Well, I'll go get one. It's not a problem. I can get it. Should have a little bit of a... I like to have a little bit of a light pole here with a light. It seems kind of more industrial to have like a lonely light at the beginning of the parking lot. So anyway, I'm happy I extended this RoboPort network. So basically I can get replenished on all the belts and supplies that I need as we're kind of going along here. Okay. So those are outputting. This is exactly what I want right here. Right. Let's delete that one. We can reuse this plan. All right. Yeah, let's just do this like that way. We have the... Yeah, this will be really good. Okay. I wonder if I don't know if I need the second side of unloading. Let's see how much space that we have that we can deal with this. Oh, you know what I should do? No, I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to go back to the base and grab the base unloading station because it has the combinators set up with that. I think I have the base one in the book, but it's too expensive. I'm kind of trying to multitask, and that's probably not a good idea because I could get run over by a train. That's B. Why am I calling them B? I don't know what that means. Is this it? No. That's the outpost one. This one? No. I should get rid of this one. I don't really need it. I'd rather have one of these guys. So, let's see. These all unload to the left. Does it matter? And not all of them have combinators. One of them does. Aha! The steel one does. And it's in exactly the wrong orientation. Aha! But that's okay. We will sort it out. Okay, let's grab basically, yeah, like this amount of stuffs here. Like that. That'll do. Should I keep the plastic? I don't know. Okay, let's just call this good for now. This one. Is that one? No. Okay, it's the wrong one. Alrighty, let's find that one again. There it is. I should really rename it to be a train station with combinators. Yeah. We're going to call it output. Oh, no, that's for outpost, isn't it? Let's call it U for unload. That probably makes more sense anyway, having a U. All right. So let's get back down to our red circuit new crafting area. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited about it. Now that it's getting to this point where it's like, okay, we have broken this task into manageable chunks. We can now enjoy the process and not suffer too much about it. Oh, dear me. Okay, so let's get rid of this whole thing. Yeah, we're just gonna delete the whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle here. We're gonna get going. Go away. Sorry. Shoot. And we probably are going to need to get rid of these trees, and I can have the roboports mostly take care of that. Hopefully they, yeah, well, I say that as my personal roboports are filling my inventory with wood again. Let's put down another roboport over here to have a little bit of extra construction range and basically extra logistics range for bots taking the wood from my inventory. So let me just get rid of a couple of these items manually. Man, those chests take a while to pick up, don't they? I got used to my Uoki mod where I have this fantastic tool that allows me to deconstruct things very quickly, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have one station for each material. Probably do not need this many, but that's okay. We're just gonna make some. So we're gonna have we need 4 belts down of this. So that's gonna be our marker for spacing this stuff out. So let's get this blueprint and align it with the other station. Where's the stationy bit? I forgot the stationy bit. Seriously. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working today. Okay, well that's all right. I'm not terribly bothered about this. Let me just kind of look at this and calculate how much space we will need. Is this enough space? I think it might be. No, it's not. Well, actually it will be. It will be enough space once I do some undergrounds and get it sorted. I don't know if we're going to have a constant combinator in the network. I'm wondering if I should just set up assembly for those things. It's been ages since I've set up a basic assembly for small things like that. Is there coal? There is actually coal right up there. And right down here, there's coal everywhere. So I can definitely tap this to get some some nice tasty coal deliveries here. That'll be good. Now I need a train station. I have 9 of them already. Okay, let's grab this and put it here. This is going to be called Red Circuit. We're going to call this, let's have copper drop off here. Copper drop off. Okay, good. Nice. So these things should start to get stuff delivered, but it's coming from the base, so it'll take a little while. So now, there we go. Okay, that actually will work. It's a teensy bit crowded, and when I say teensy bit, I mean a ton crowded, but it will work. There we go. All right, and we just need to take out these other, all those splitters there, and then we'll have this kind of more compact situation. Good. I'm quite pleased with this. All right, that goes this way. Not that we really need to be compact. It's not really necessary at all. But, it's okay to be that way. Since we have a little bit of, not so much room to the actual shore there. And I don't really like landfill. I really like having the natural obstacles. I think it's fun to have differently shaped factories that are not all, you know, like super perfect or something like that. It's kind of just makes for an interesting factory. Reverse this. Reverse that, please. And that one is good. All right. Wow. All right. This is good. So let's build as much of this as we can. Okay. So these are going to stop, and these actually need to be now chain signals because they're going to different stations. And now we can add a whole ton more parking if we really want to. And this chain signal is going to determine if these guys can go parking or not. All right. So let's go and just take this down. And of course we need the crossbar here, and that's mostly important just for getting these belts aligned. That's mainly what I'm looking for here. There we go. There we are. Okay, cool. So this is actually going to be a nice thing to blueprint, this whole thing here. Right, and another thing I need to do is just, let me add this to my blueprint book. This is not the one we want to actually use at the moment. Wow, why is this here? Go away, shoe. We don't want you. Get out of here. I haven't cleaned out my blueprints for some reason. Okay, so let's get this going. And shove this down right here. Because we're going to need coal there too. Just going to put this as a blueprint down. Don't need this. Alrighty. So we're missing some power poles. Let me just redo those. We need to change those from plain to regular because I don't think we have plain ones being made, the old-fashioned ones. Okay. We have the combinator, we have stuff. Does it work? Does the combinator work? Let's see. It does work. Awesome. So we're going to turn it off for now. And then we're going to copy this entire array so that we can have a nice inclusive blueprint that we just put down one time. Or, well, several times since we need several materials, but it's basically getting everything that we want it to have. Does this have a signal? That's a good question. No, it does not. All right, so you are going to have this signal here, please. And maybe one here too. That seems right. Okay. Now, blueprint. I'm gonna go right from this side there. Take away the roboport. We don't need it. All right, and then we can put down additional arrays. For this thing, we need 3 different materials. We need copper, green circuits, and plastic. So those can go there. Get rid of these little bits that I don't need. And those can go ahead and keep on working. Oh wow, just saw some lightning outside my window. Alright, so I'm going to let those work and build. They are pretty much in construction range. I'll put down another roboport temporarily just to help with that. And I'm going to go and build some combinators. I forgot to do that. Or I haven't actually ever built combinators in assemblers, except maybe in the handcrafting achievement thing, just because I don't use them that often. But I really should. I am using more and more combinators just to make the game a little bit easier to do balancing and different kinds of things like that. So why not have them assembled? There's no reason to handcraft them if I'm using them in blueprints. Hey bots, how you doing? Alright, let's go and wow, I have lots of bots flying around, how nice. Now, what do they need? They need stuff. They need copper cable and circuits and green circuits. Alright, so that's it. That's not a lot. It's pretty darn cool. So, I'm gonna do something fun and exciting here. I'm gonna put copper cable on a belt and just put this at the end of this line here, because we now no longer have this problem of smelters any longer. So we can extend our standard factory building little... Oh my goodness, that's wrong. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, sorry about that. I just... Yeah. I knew that was going to happen, and the reason I did it was it was just a misclick. Oh, brain doesn't work sometimes. It's okay, though. Life happens to everyone. It's a thing. I don't have any more modules. Oh, well. That's okay. It's all kinds of good. So I'm going to shove this way, and now we have 3 different kinds of combinators of fun and happiness. So I'm just going to add 3 machines to do those with. Here we go. Man, I probably should be using yellow belt, but I can't be asked to go and grab some. So you are going to make constant combinators. I think we have the most of those. Deciders, and then arithmetic. Okay, let's get a power pole here and here. Our provider chests there and there. Come on. Come on, come on. I guess we don't need that one. Alright, so let me set these things up. So this one is going to go here, and that is the decider. Okay. Connect if deciders less than, I don't know, maybe make 10 at a time. 20. We'll make 20. Set. Good. You copy to there, and you're going to have constant combinators. Copy to there, and you are arithmetic combinators, I think, right? Yes. Okay. And now for the hookups. Let's go with these. Good. Excellent. So now we should be able to have stuffs. Do any of these need anything else? No, no iron plates. That was for the power switch right here. Yay, we set up actual production of unique items in the factory after 170 some odd episodes. Yay! I have to say, it does amuse me severely that that is happening. I could take this train down there if I need more belts and stuff. Or I could just have the factory build it. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get back down there. And my timer is telling me, oh my gosh, we've run out of time. So I think the actual commencement of building of this red circuit setup is going to happen in the next episode. Looks like the robots are making excellent progress over here. Just need to connect up the power lines and the track here, but we should be good. All right, thank you so very much for joining me. I'm Katherine of Sky. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.